afternoon, everyone. Thank you. We are getting started in a few minutes. So this is your chance to please, if you have your cell phone, please shut it off so you're not that person whose cell phone is off in the middle of the ceremony. Thank you. The students are going to process in just a few minutes, and then we'll begin the program. Good afternoon, everyone. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for today's program, Molly Jenkins. Molly is the President of the Student Council, a member of National Honor Society, and the Environmental Board. She is also a member of the girls' varsity soccer team. In the fall, she will be attending Pittsburgh State University, majoring in nursing and playing women's soccer. Please join me in welcoming Molly.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to the 2025 Class Day celebration. At this time, would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Nominates one student to speak at Class Day who they feel represents their class. Today's speaker was nominated because he embodies so many of the great things that happen here at Sutton High School. He is a positive member of any class and develops great relationships with students and teachers. Anderson is a member of the cross-country and track teams, as well as a percussionist in the band. He is also an Eagle Scout from Sutton Scout Troop 131. In the fall, Anderson will be attending the College of the Holy Cross with an undecided mission. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our senior class speaker, Anderson Clinard.
Welcome everyone, welcome students, parents, grandparents, thank you so much for coming. Well, the class of 2025 may be going their separate ways. We will continue to have at least two things in common. First, we are all alive, which is a gift we too often take for granted. Second, we're all young and we have our whole lives in front of us. Now, if you were to turn on the TV or open social media today, you might come across two ideas about young people that I disagree with. The first is that social and political problems will completely eliminate the potential of Generation Z. The price of housing is up, sea levels are rising, and AI is replacing our jobs. Optimism for the future is treated like a joke. It's easy to start to think that young people are doomed from the start, and every piece of bad news is used as evidence against our future. With leaders in Washington who are mostly older, it can even appear that young people don't have any say over our future. The second is that young people are completely defined by the internet, since Gen Z is the first generation to have grown up with this technology. Whether the older generation is criticizing our reliance on screens or praising our digital literacy, the underlying narrative is still the same. Young people are creatures of the digital age and shouldn't even bother with the real world. Young people are not expected to have fulfilling in-person experiences. We're supposed to communicate via Zoom or TikTok, no matter how lonely this makes us feel or how much evidence we have of the dangers of relying solely on this type of communication. Now, if you combine those two ideas, you get a vision where young people are forced to retreat further and further into the digital world, as the real world deteriorates around them. Soon, we're all just moderating subreddits underwater or something. Now, I want you all to take this image and forget about it. You have your whole life in front of you, and you have just as much of a right to make your mark on this world than anyone else ever has. Yes, the world has its problems, but these are secondary to the opportunities you all have just by being alive. You all have music, literature, nature, work, family, friendship, and love ahead of you, no matter how much money you make or how high the price of eggs is. The current events we see online won't always impact our individual lives, but taking responsibility for one's own happiness will make it easier to respond when they do. Yes, diving deeper into the real world often involves spending less time on the internet, and that's okay. Real people are what matter, not profile pictures. The generations before us enjoyed higher rates of in-person social interaction, and yet expect us to communicate only through social media. Instead, I want you all to go out and smile at that person in the grocery store, go to the movie theater with your friends, or call your grandmother. Have a deep conversation instead of a shared TikTok clip. The world is ours, not in the sense that we can control it, but in the sense that we get to live it. Gen Z is soon to become the largest voting group in the United States. We're influential and we're not defined by escapism. My message to you today is to go and live your life and embrace all of its ups and downs. Only in that way can we find out why the world is truly worth saving. Today is the end of a wild ride. I'm sure for many of you, high school has been a microcosm of real life, filled with achievements and disappointments, friendships and heartbreak, excitement and boredom. While I didn't love every second of high school, I wouldn't trade for Zoom school in a million years. Similarly, I won't trade a real life for a digital one. Our time here together is ending, but life is just beginning, and all of you have the potential to make it great. I'll keep all of your future success in my prayers. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Mr. McCarthy will now present the Senior Academic Awards.
It is now my honor to recognize our seniors for their academic accomplishments. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until the awards in the particular department are at hand. In science, excellence in anatomy, Dakota Shagru. Good job holding your applause to the end of the department. Thank you. Outstanding achievement in anatomy, Molly Jenkins. Excellence in AP Biology, Logan Newton. Outstanding achievement in AP Biology, Coda Menino. Excellence in AP Environmental Science, Dave Popacek. Outstanding achievement in AP Environmental Science, Ryan White. Excellence in Child Development, Mallory Barnes. Outstanding achievement in Child Development, Addison Jerome. Excellence in individual and team sports, Reed Casatley. Outstanding achievement in individual and team sports, Hunter Miller. Excellence in physics, Harlan Arfino. Outstanding achievement in physics, Zoe Zidler. Excellence in robotics, Jaden Jeffries. Outstanding achievement in robotics, Andrew Calvinick. Excellence in weight training, Cole Mumford. Outstanding achievement in weight training, Liam Langevin. Let's give a round of applause. In English, excellence in English language arts, Amster Klinger. Outstanding achievement in English language arts, Riley Jahir, Harley Healy, and Madeline Joyce. Outstanding achievement in EL student, Ivana Arel Asana. Engagement in our EL program, Beverly Gentile. Excellence in senior internship program, Lean Langevin and Dakota Shagru. Excellence in AP Psychology, Anna Joseph. Outstanding achievement in AP Psychology, Aria Healing and Carolina Eichmann. In social studies, excellence in video production, Reed Casale. Not excellence in outstanding achievement in video production, John Fitton. Excellence in history versus Hollywood, Harry Galanis. Outstanding achievement in history versus Hollywood, Quinn Palmino. In mathematics, excellence in AP Calculus, Coda Menino. Outstanding achievement in AP Calculus, Connor Smith. Excellence in Calculus, Madeline Saronic. Outstanding achievement in Calculus, Molly Jenkins. Excellence in Financial Wellness, Connor Smith. Outstanding achievement in Financial Wellness, Dylan Welch. Excellence in Pre-Calculus, Madison Lucia. Outstanding achievement in Pre-Calculus, Dakota Shagru. Excellence in AP Statistics, Sydney Scott. Outstanding achievement in AP Statistics, Jacob Jeffries. Excellence in Math Analysis, Emma Temple. Outstanding achievement in Math Analysis, Jacob Stardo. In world language, excellence in AP Spanish, Logan Newton. Outstanding achievement in AP Spanish, Zoe Zidlick and Connor Smith. Excellence in yoga and mindfulness, Cole Rumford. Outstanding achievement in yoga and mindfulness, Ivana Asu. In music, outstanding achievement in band, Anston Klinger. Excellence in band, Coda Medina. Exceptional contribution in band, Katarina Quill, Madison Lucia. Outstanding performance in chorus, Allie Hastings. In art, excellence in painting, Sadie Stavinsky. Outstanding achievement in painting, Molly Jenkins. Excellence in sculpture, Dakota Shagru. Outstanding achievement in sculpture, Amston Klinger. Excellence in drawing, Sadie Stavinsky. Outstanding achievement in drawing, Aria Healy. Excellence in Graphic Design 1, Holland Martino. Outstanding Achievement in Graphic Design 1, Weston Dykstra. Excellence in Yearbook, Dylan Welsh. And Outstanding Achievement in Yearbook, Madeline Joyce. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the tremendous achievement made by those students who earned the Massachusetts State Seal of Biliteracy. The following students have demonstrated language proficiency in both English and another language. These students are among the 4,550, or less than 2% of all students in Massachusetts, to earn this distinguished award. Many congratulations to Aria Healy, Carolina Eichman, Zoe Ziblik, and Lexi Jenkins. At this time, we would also like to recognize students who participated in the early college program at Quincy Community College. By participating in this program, these students not only earned credits that can be applied to the college or university, but also demonstrated that they were able to succeed academically at the college level. Please stand when your name is called to be recognized. Savannah Daigle, Nicolette DeSell, Cadence Harris, and Megan Levins. The Massachusetts School Administrator Association Student Achievement Award is given annually to a member of the senior class in recognition of their outstanding contributions to the school community. Recipients of this award have shown consistent dedication to making their school community a better place through their actions both in and out of the classroom. This award is meant to highlight student leaders that make our school and communities a better place to grow and learn. This year's recipient is Valerie Watts. And finally, the Sutton Education Foundation Trust, or SEFT, presents the Filling a Gap Scholarship to one member of the senior class. This scholarship was created to recognize an individual who emulates the vision of what SEFT stands for. As an organization, SEFT is able to step in and provide our schools with access to resources to institute new programs and purchase equipment filling the gaps. Each year, administration and teachers come together to select a student they feel fills the gaps within our school community. This year's recipient is Emma Nolan. Please welcome Mr. Friedman to present our athletic awards.
It is now my honor to recognize our seniors for their athletic accomplishments. When your name is called, please stand to be recognized. And remember all, please hold your applause until all awards have been read. The Central Mass Athletic Directors Association Award, awarded to the senior athlete who exhibits athletic proficiency, scholarship, achievement, citizenship, leadership, and contributions to the school and community. There are two award winners, Reed Casatley and Allison Hastings. Stephen C. Ramasco Award, awarded to the senior athletes who captures the spirit of the game and who is willing to do anything for the coaches and the team. The two award winners are Dylan Welch and Katarina Quill. The Michael T. Elsesser Will to Win Award, awarded to the senior athletes who demonstrate compassion, desire, dedication to their team, coaches, and the Sutton High School community. The two winners, Wesley Gottford and Anna Joseph. And lastly, our Sammy and Susie Senior Athletes of the Year, awarded to the outstanding senior athlete who displays proficiency, dedication, leadership, sportsmanship, and the Sammy and Susie tradition throughout their athletic careers. The winners are Cameron Benedict and Cameron Kinney. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce the Sutton High School Band. I would like to introduce the Class of 2025 class officers to present the senior class gift. Please join me in welcoming Madeline Joyce, Coda Menino, Addison Jerome, and Emma Nolan. Madeline is president of the senior class. In addition to being our president, Maddie is also secretary of the student council and a member of the National Honor Society. She was also a part of the varsity soccer team, the environmental club, as well as a member of the worship team at her church. Maddie will be attending Wharton College in the fall to study biology while playing on their women's soccer team. She plans to pursue a career in neuroscience research. Coda is vice president of the senior class. Coda is also a member of the cross-country and track teams and a DECA competitor. In the fall, he will be majoring in biomedical engineering at Wentworth. Addison is secretary of the senior class and co-president of the environmental club. She is also a member of the student athletic leadership team, National Honor Society, student council, and community service learning club. For the past 2 years, she served as captain of the girls varsity soccer team. In the fall, Addison will attend St. Anselm College to study business administration and play on the women's soccer team. Emma is treasurer of the senior class and co-president of the Forever Friends. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, Connections, Community Service Learning, Student Council, and Environmental Club. Additionally, Emma plays for the varsity volleyball team. In the fall, she will be attending the University of Connecticut, majoring in marketing. Please join me in welcoming the Class of 2025 class officers.
Every year at Sutton High School, we look forward to when the weather changes from spring to summer and our teachers embrace the season and take us outside to learn, get some extra vitamin D, or just enjoy these beautiful facilities such as the nature trail or the courtyard that we are so lucky to benefit from. In the light of that, the Class of 2025 class officers and advisors have decided to purchase 4 all-weather Adirondack chairs to add to our courtyard. The additional seating will provide another space for students to relax, cozy up with a book, or simply enjoy their lunch with friends. We hope that these chairs serve as a reminder for the years to come of the comfort that Sutton High School has provided to us and provides to all students who are lucky enough to learn from it. Throughout our time at Sutton High School, our class has shared countless memories and experiences that we will carry with us for a lifetime. From spirit weeks to senior events, these moments could not have been possible without the guidance and support of our amazing advisors, Ms. Taylor and Ms. Riley. Their dedication and behind-the-scenes work helped bring our ideas to life and made our high school journey even more special. We're truly grateful for everything they've done for us. As our class advisors, Ms. Taylor and Ms. Riley have been our guides, planners, and biggest supporters. From organizing events to offering encouragement, they've played a key role in shaping our high school experience. We're incredibly grateful for everything they've done, and because of them, we leave Sutton with amazing memories and a strong sense of pride in our class. Thank you for all that you do.
Class would also like to thank Mr. McCarthy and Mr. O'Coyle for all of their hard work and dedication, making not just our senior year, but our entire time at Sutton High School truly memorable. They have taken us on multiple field trips, helped organize numerous events, and shared countless words of wisdom along the way. The Class of 2025 is truly grateful for all of their support and guidance, and cannot thank them enough for everything they have done to help prepare us for our next steps in life. Last, but certainly not least, we would like to recognize and give a huge thank you to the backbone of it all, Ms. Semple. Not only has she blessed us in every morning, and we have been running a little late, but she has had a hand in every single thing we have done at SHS. Whether it was putting up with us at graduation rehearsals, or taking the mic at prom, or our class couldn't have asked for a brighter face to walk into every morning, or a kinder person to go to when we couldn't find our task. Thank you, Ms. Nicole, for all that you have done for our class and every student in high school.
I would now like to introduce the Sutton High School Chorus. We will now present the Mark Bailey Positive Impact Award. The Bailey Award is given annually to 2 students and 2 faculty members who have had a positive impact in our school and community. The award is named in recognition of Mr. Mark Bailey, Sutton Memorial High School Senior Class President, Class of 1972, and longtime Sutton faculty member, known for his positivity, kindness, and generosity. Nominating our first student this year is Terry Senecal.
The student I have the honor of speaking about today has been nominated by multiple teachers, and deservingly so. When Mr. McCarthy asked if I would do the honors of presenting this award, I didn't hesitate for a second. How could I say no? Let me start by saying this. I don't know a single teacher who hasn't had something kind to say about this young lady. As a class officer, she's always the first to step up and help, whether it's her classmates, her teachers, or her advisors. She rises to the occasion, and you never have to ask her twice. You know she's around because you hear it before you see it. Her cheerful, "Hey, Mrs. Senecal, how are you today?" As she walks into the office, always with a smile that's as genuine as it is contagious. It's followed quickly by, "Is Mr. McCarthy in? Can I go see him?" Next thing you know, she's in his office helping herself to a snack or a piece of candy. And honestly, how can you say no? She is one of the most positive and uplifting people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. There's a moment I'll never forget. I was in school one day in the evening before I had to say goodbye to my dog, Louie. At around 2 p.m., Addie walked into my office with a card she had made for me. She said, "I waited until the bell was about to ring, just in case you started crying." And I did. That card was thoughtful, heartfelt, and exactly what I needed. She didn't have to do that, but she did, because she genuinely cares. I remember sending her dad an email that day just to say what a great job we've done raising her. Addie, Jerome, you bring that same compassion and positivity wherever you go, whether in the classroom, on the soccer fields, or even at a part-time job. She surprises me sometimes with a nutrition drink just because, and lately, she's taken to baking for the staff, getting up early so that the cookies she brings in are still warm. I'll send out an email that says, "Addie Jerome has struck again. Come on down for some treats." Your kindness, your energy, and your ability to make others feel seen and appreciated are exactly what this award is about. Thank you for making such a lasting impact on all of us.
Nominating our second student is Amber Trudeau. It is a privilege to honor this remarkable senior and soon-to-be graduate with the Bailey Award. At Sutton High School, the Bailey Award has always been an extra special accolade. It's given to students whose actions, traits, and characteristics help create and contribute to a positive school and community environment. The student that I'm recognizing today, on behalf of myself and the staff, wholeheartedly embodies the characteristics of this award, as well as so many more. Authenticity, grace, drive, and integrity, to name a few. Madam Joyce, you are a true leader. You have been and continue to be a strong advocate for your class. You have time and time again demonstrated that being a leader is not about being in the spotlight, but is in fact about uplifting others and leading by example. As class president, you have rallied your peers countless times for change, fun events, peer support, and so much more. You are steady and reliable, someone that others consistently look to for guidance and support. Through action and intention, you remind us all about the power of being calm, present, and kind. For those of you that may not know, Maddie's pretty much involved in everything here at Sutton High School. I truly have not met a busier person. From academics, athletics, and extracurriculars, Maddie's played a key role in the majority, if not all, of events and experiences around the school. Admittedly, she sometimes has more information about things going on than me. On multiple occasions, I know I and other students have said, we should ask Maddie, or Maddie will know. You have played such an important and critical role in this building, and I'm so happy to be able to recognize your efforts and achievements today with this award. Maddie, thank you for all of the light you have brought to Sutton High School, your organization of student events with passion and dedication, being a Spirit Week role model by always dressing up, having fun, and encouraging others constantly, cheering peers on at sporting events, offering kindness to all. Your ability to make the juggling act of being class officer, athlete, scholar, student council member, and more seems so amazingly effortless, all while keeping the kindness on your face, happiness in your eyes, is something I will never forget and something I know we all admire. I can confidently speak for everyone here by saying you have made our hallways brighter, our events more spirited, and our lives a little sweeter. Thank you for being you. Continue to shine your light in your kind spirit. Continue to lead with care, purpose, and intention. We are so proud of you and honored to be a part of your journey here. Congratulations. Nominating our first teacher this year is Reed Casabe. Reed is a confirmed member of the First Congregational Church in Sutton. He is a member of the Student Athletic Leadership Team. He plays soccer and tennis all 4 years, and most notably won a state championship with the soccer team this year. He is involved in tennis camps during the summer at Sutton. Please join me in welcoming Reed.
Opportunity to recognize one of our many caring staff members here at Sutton. Sutton has an amazing community of teachers. Once you regularly ask how you're doing and truly listen to your answer. I would consider many teachers here friends, and you have been a great example of a teacher, friend, and more. I'd like to open with a common understanding of what a teacher is. As described on a website called utopia.org, I found that qualities of a great teacher are, quote, kindness, empathy, and a focus on building community. Please keep these qualities in mind. I remember my first class with you freshman year, and I loved it. Every day was fun, and I made so many memories with my classmates. That was the building community. You always gave instructions to the whole class, even when most people knew what was going on. You did this because you didn't want people to feel singled out for not knowing how to play the sports. That's empathy. And I'm not alone when I say this, because many classmates feel the same. You're one of the most committed staff members that I've seen. You are purely in it for the kids, and that's kindness. As I've grown up here, I've noticed that you aren't just a goofy, lighthearted teacher, although you definitely mastered that, but your numerous other things like the key to many extracurriculars, including a coach and a class advisor in recent years. It's clear how deeply you care about every single student you interact with. Even if you're just passing in the hall, you always make an effort to brighten someone's day. I've observed how you act with us even when people aren't watching. You make lasting impressions on us that we might not see until we're out of here. But reflecting on my 4 quick years, I know we were so lucky to have you. You always have a smile on your face, and you rely on your quick wit to transfer that smile to all of your kids. You're also well-versed in everything you cover in class, and I've learned a lot from you. Additionally, I've never met someone so good at badminton. I mean, most of the time, no matter how good you are at any of the sports you teach in class, when we ask to play you, make it a close game. However, when someone challenges you in badminton, it's personal and no mercy is shown. Seriously though, I've only ever heard great things about you from all my peers. We all love you, and I know the baseball team loves you too. No one in Sutton doesn't love Mr. Kennedy. And as a kid who grew up loving sports or competition of any sort, I admire your attitude toward physical education. I consider myself to be incredibly blessed to have the education that I do. And I thank you, along with all the staff here at Sutton High, for everything they've done for me. Mr. Kennedy, please come up and mark it.
the Drama Club, creator of the Dungeons and Dragons Club, is a part of Connections and Art Club. In the fall, they'll be attending Clark University with plans of pursuing the arts. Please join me in welcoming Jasper.
I'm very proud of myself because I get to do this without crying. School has never been easy for me. COVID-19 was really tough for everyone. And that year was one where I struggled immensely. Something I've learned over the years is that struggle creates opportunities for us in life. If COVID had never happened, I wouldn't have had the pleasure of being the teacher that I'm recognized for the Bailey Award today. It's hard to grow up in a small town as someone who's never fit in. As a queer and trans kid, there are a lot of things in life that I was still figuring out, especially during middle school. I needed some help and someone to lean back on in school. I was incredibly socially awkward and anxious when I first met this teacher, but she's so friendly and talented that it was hard not to find myself enjoying her company more and more. I felt comfortable in her office, and I was able to talk about things that I didn't feel right talking about just yet with others. I remember being so anxious about starting high school, but what made it more bearable was the fact that I was able to go to this person and relax, chat, and calm down, help me manage my life and organize my thoughts. I hope she knows how much I cherish those times, and that I know that she truly cares about every student here. For all the bad days I've had, she was there for me consistently. She was easy to talk to and a great friend to me, and I will appreciate that for the rest of my life. I have a lot more direction in my life thanks to the support I've got. I'm going to the same exact school that she graduated from, and part of that was inspired by her. I cannot wait to explore my life and make new friends, and that's something I never could have imagined for myself years ago, but thanks to her, that can be more positive now. Her encouragement made me feel more confident. When everything seemed overwhelming, she knew exactly what advice to give. So, with all my heart, thank you, Ms. Brousseau, for giving me the strength to keep pushing forward, because without it, I wouldn't be at this podium today.
Reading our yearbook dedication is Anna Syndrome. This year, as we reflect on the remarkable journey we've had at Sutton High School, we are proud to dedicate this yearbook to an individual who could not be more deserving. For the past 12 years, this person has been a steadfast leader, always guiding our school with compassion, grace, and dignity. The impact made by this individual extends far beyond the classroom, as he has worked tirelessly to foster social and emotional growth within our community. He is an image of gratitude and appreciation, always going above and beyond to make sure every member of our school feels seen, valued, and included. For example, he has played a pivotal role in shaping today's Class Day ceremony, including his vision to create the Mark Bailey Award and the tradition of allowing a student chosen by the class to speak this afternoon. We are truly grateful for his leadership and determination to express his commitment to our community and every student within it. And on top of it all, he has always made sure that everyone has fresh smelling breath. Mr. McCarthy has worked consistently to foster a sense of connection within our school and the greater community. His legacy is built on the belief that true success comes from shaping us into better, more compassionate people, a lesson that will stay with us long after we leave Sutton High. As we close this dedication, we wish Mr. McCarthy continued success in all of his future endeavors, knowing that his lasting impact on our school and its students will always be remembered and appreciated. Thank you for everything, Mr. McCarthy.
to say before we get to the auditorium, I just want to say thank you to the kids and to the parents. It has been a pleasure to be here for 12 years. And I'm going to stop talking. That's going to be lovely. Okay, seniors, here's what we're going to do next. Seniors and seniors only. We are going to go to the auditorium to see the amazing senior video that 2 fabulous people created just for you. We are going to go past the bell. You can leave at the bell, or you can stay there with the video, that's up to you. Students at the bell, same thing, you can get the bus, you want to get the bus. If you want to stay and watch the whole video, you can. Parents, we probably have room for you, but it's going to be tight, so we've asked you what the students said first. Seniors, at this time, if you can make your way to the auditorium. Thank you, everyone.